On November 1, 2025, the world's attention turned to Gyeongju, South Korea, as leaders gathered for the APEC Summit. The city buzzed with anticipation, hosting dignitaries and officials from across the Asia-Pacific region, all converging to discuss the future of economic and strategic cooperation. Among the most closely watched moments was the meeting between Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto and South Korean President Lee Jae-myung. Their bilateral discussion was seen as pivotal, not just for their own countries, but for the broader region's security and technological advancement. At the heart of their talks was the KF-21 Boramae fighter jet, a cutting-edge project that has come to symbolize the deepening strategic partnership and shared defense ambitions between Indonesia and South Korea. The jet represents years of joint research, investment, and a vision for regional self-reliance in defense technology. President Lee expressed strong optimism about the future of the KF-21, reaffirming South Korea's unwavering commitment to the project. He emphasized the importance of trust and collaboration, highlighting how the partnership could set a new standard for international defense cooperation. President Prabowo responded with a firm pledge that Indonesia would move forward decisively, prioritizing the partnership and ensuring that follow-up discussions would address any outstanding concerns. He underscored Indonesia's dedication to fulfilling its commitments and advancing the project together. This meeting marked a strategic reset, publicly clearing the air after months of uncertainty over financial contributions and security issues. It was a moment of renewed confidence, signaling to both nations and the world that cooperation would prevail over doubt. Both leaders tasked their ministers and technical teams to resolve remaining technical and financial details, providing the political momentum and support needed to advance the project. The teams were charged with ensuring that the partnership would deliver tangible results in the coming months. The summit sent a clear and unified message. The KF-21 Boramae project remains a top priority, actively steered by both governments toward its ambitious goals. The world now watches as Indonesia and South Korea move forward, determined to shape the future of regional security together. The KF-21 Boramae, or IFX in Indonesia, is more than advanced hardware. It's a leap toward defense independence for both nations. For South Korea, it marks the realization of a decades-long ambition to develop a homegrown fighter, reducing reliance on foreign suppliers. For Indonesia, the project offers not just a jet, but vital technology transfer and the chance to build its own aerospace industry. The Boramae is designed to replace aging fleets, offering superior avionics, stealth, and networked warfare capabilities. This upgrade is crucial for maintaining air superiority and regional stability. The partnership allows both countries to achieve national objectives. South Korea gains a reliable partner and export market, while Indonesia secures technology and industrial growth. The KF-21 project transforms a simple transaction into a deep, mutually beneficial alliance. The KF-21 Boramae's origins trace back to the early 2010s, a period marked by South Korea's growing ambition to become a leader in advanced aerospace technology. At the same time, Indonesia was actively seeking to modernize its military and reduce reliance on foreign suppliers. These parallel ambitions converged in 2015, culminating in a landmark agreement between South Korea and Indonesia to jointly develop a next-generation fighter jet. South Korea brought to the table its advanced aerospace expertise, cutting-edge research facilities, and a proven track record in defense manufacturing. Meanwhile, Indonesia sought not only to upgrade its air force, but also to build up its own domestic capability, aiming to foster a new generation of skilled engineers and technicians. The partnership offered Indonesia a rare opportunity to leapfrog decades of research and development, gaining invaluable hands-on experience in the complex world of fighter jet design and production. The project's cost, over 8 trillion Korean won, was substantial and required careful planning and commitment from both sides. 60% was funded by South Korea, 20% by Korea Aerospace Industries, the nation's premier aerospace company, and the remaining 20% by Indonesia, reflecting its commitment to the project's success. In return, Indonesia secured not only a prototype and access to critical technical data, but also the rights to locally produce 48 IFX jets, a significant boost for its domestic industry. This arrangement laid the foundation for PT Dirgantara Indonesia to emerge as a key player in the region's aerospace manufacturing sector, opening doors for future collaborations and technological growth. The partnership structure ensured both nations shared not only the risks and rewards, but also the technological advancements and strategic benefits. It was a bold step toward a new era of regional defense collaboration, setting a precedent for future joint ventures in Asia's rapidly evolving security landscape. The KF-21 project's financial demands have tested the partnership. Indonesia's 20% share, initially 1.7 trillion won, became a challenge, leading to payment delays and uncertainty by 2023. Rather than abandon the project, both sides entered intense negotiations to find a sustainable solution. Indonesia proposed a reduced contribution and extended payment timeline, while South Korea pushed to keep the project on schedule. The 2025 APEC Summit provided the political will to bridge these differences. Both presidents signaled compromise was essential, shifting focus to a revised financing scheme. This pragmatic approach demonstrated a mature partnership, capable of adapting to economic realities. The result: the Boramae project stayed on track, with renewed confidence from both sides. The KF-21 Boramae, or Young Hawk, is a formidable 4.5-generation fighter, representing a leap forward in South Korea's aerospace ambitions. Designed to be both powerful and versatile, the Boramae is a symbol of national pride and technological progress. It bridges the gap between legacy jets and true stealth platforms, offering a modern solution for air forces seeking advanced capabilities without the high costs of fifth-generation fighters. The KF-21 features a reduced radar cross-section, cutting-edge avionics, and twin GE F414 engines that deliver impressive supersonic speed and agility. Its digital cockpit and fly-by-wire controls provide pilots with exceptional situational awareness and responsiveness. The first prototype's successful flight in July 2022 marked a major milestone, demonstrating the jet's airworthiness and the program's rapid progress. This was followed by rigorous testing of multiple prototypes, each iteration refining the jet's performance and reliability. The Boramae now rivals modern fighters like the F-15EX and China's J-10C, standing shoulder to shoulder with some of the world's most advanced combat aircraft. It can carry a wide array of munitions, from precision-guided bombs to advanced air-to-air and air-to-ground missiles, making it a true multi-role platform. The jet also boasts advanced radar and electronic warfare systems, enabling it to detect, track, and counter threats in complex environments. The project's phased development approach allows for rapid deployment and continuous upgrades, ensuring the KF-21 remains at the cutting edge. Block 1 focuses on air-to-air missions, providing immediate operational capability for air defense. Future blocks will expand the jet's capabilities, including enhanced air-to-ground roles and integration of next-generation technologies. Both South Korea and Indonesia see the KF-21 as a long-term investment in their defense and aerospace industries, with the jet evolving to meet future threats and adapt to changing security landscapes. The KF-21 is set to enter service by 2026, ushering in a new era for both nations' air forces. Its arrival will transform the capabilities and global standing of both countries' militaries. The Boramae is not just a jet. It's a platform for technological growth, strategic advantage, and a testament to international collaboration and innovation. In January 2024, the KF-21 partnership faced a crisis when an Indonesian engineer was caught attempting to steal sensitive data at Korea Aerospace Industries. The incident triggered a swift investigation by South Korean authorities and strained trust between the partners. Rather than let the breach derail the project, both nations prioritized diplomacy and damage control. High-level talks continued, focusing on transparency and reinforcing security protocols. In March 2025, after direct negotiations in Jakarta, both sides agreed to resume full cooperation. The episode tested the partnership's resilience but ultimately strengthened it, with renewed vigilance and commitment. By addressing the breach head-on, Indonesia and South Korea proved their alliance could withstand serious challenges. The project moved forward, more robust and secure than before. The KF-21 project is just one facet of a broader Indonesia-South Korea partnership. Defense collaboration has catalyzed deeper economic ties, boosting trade, investment, and industrial development. South Korean companies invest heavily in Indonesia's manufacturing, automotive, and high-tech sectors, creating jobs and growth. Technology sharing extends beyond defense. South Korean firms help build Indonesia's electric vehicle and battery industries. This synergy aligns with Indonesia's ambitions to become a global EV hub, leveraging its natural resources. Shared diplomatic principles further strengthen the relationship, supporting regional stability and prosperity. The KF-21 is a cornerstone of a comprehensive, forward-looking alliance. The KF-21 is the centerpiece of a multi-layered defense relationship between Indonesia and South Korea. Their alliance includes joint training, educational exchanges, and procurement of other military systems. Indonesia operates South Korean T-50 trainers and is set to receive upgraded jets, deepening Air Force interoperability. Naval cooperation is also strong. Indonesia has acquired submarines with technology transfer, boosting its shipbuilding industry. This pattern of collaboration spans air, sea, and land, building a holistic defense partnership. Regular personnel exchanges and joint drills foster trust and operational synergy. The alliance is mature, resilient, and strategically aligned for long-term security. The KF-21 exemplifies a partnership that strengthens both nations and the Indo-Pacific region. The KF-21 Boramae project is more than a fighter jet. It's a symbol of two nations building a shared future. Despite financial and security challenges, Indonesia and South Korea's commitment has only deepened their alliance. The project is a blueprint for modern international cooperation, driven by shared knowledge and ambition. For Indonesia, it's a gateway to technological self-reliance. For South Korea, a testament to its global leadership. The image of joint engineering teams reflects the power of partnership. With the project reaffirmed at the highest level, deeper collaboration in technology and defense is on the horizon. The young hawk will soon guard both nations' skies, a lasting emblem of friendship, resilience, and shared destiny.